Today I will be discussing phenols. The formula of phenol is C6H5OH. It is also called carbolic acid. It is also called carbolic acid. It was first prepared in the 19th century from coal tar. If we see the hybridization of the carbon to which the OH group is attached, it is sp2. It is sp2. Okay. If we see the structure of this, then this COH bond angle is 109 degree and the carbon oxygen bond length is 136 picometer. And due to resonance, the bond length decreases. Due to resonance, the bond length decreases. Now we will see the methods of preparation. So there are various types of methods by which we can prepare phenols. First is from haloarine. From haloarenes. So if we take chlorobenzene, treat it with NaOH. This is a difficult reaction because of the partial double bond character between carbon and chlorine due to resonance. So high temperature and high pressure is required. High pressure and high temperature, pressure in tune of 300 atm and temperature 623 Kelvin is required to convert this into sodium phenoxide, which is treated with acid to form phenol. This is sodium phenoxide. This is chlorobenzene. So when chlorobenzene is treated with NaOH 623 Kelvin 300 atm, it forms sodium phenoxide. Sodium phenoxide when treated with acid form phenol. Next method is from benzene sulfonic acid. So benzene sulfonic acid is C6H5SO3H. It is treated with NaOH and then acidified. Then it forms phenol. Benzene sulfonic acid. And this is phenol. Next method is from aniline. Actually first we have to convert, or we can say from diazonium salt. From diazonium salt. So first we have to convert aniline into diazonium salt by treating it with NaNO2HCl at 273 Kelvin to 283 Kelvin. It forms benzene diazonium chloride. Benzene diazonium chloride N2Cl C6. It is treated with warm water to form phenol. So phenol can also be prepared from diazonium salts. So when aniline is treated with NaNO2HCl, this reaction is called diazotization. It forms benzene diazonium chloride. Benzene diazonium chloride, when it is dissolved in water and warmed, it forms, or it is dissolved in warm water, then it forms phenol. Benzene diazonium chloride. This is aniline. Next method is from benzene. So benzene can also be converted to phenol by treating benzene with hydrogen peroxide. So benzene is converted into phenol by treating benzene with hydrogen peroxide. Next method. Next method is from cumene. Cumene is also called isopropyl benzene. So we take cumene, we treat it with oxygen, it forms cumene hydroperoxide. It is treated with acid, it forms phenol plus acetone. In this reaction, acetone is produced in high quantity. Phenol. This is cumene. This is cumene hydroperoxide. So when cumene is treated with oxygen, it forms cumene hydroperoxide, which is treated with acid. Acid hydrolysis of this will give phenol plus acetone. Acetone is produced in good quantity. Suppose we want to convert, one question is convert benzene, or we can say nitrobenzene, convert nitrobenzene to phenol. So how we will do? So first what we will take? We will take nitrobenzene. We will do the reduction of nitrobenzene with tin HCl or iron HCl also we can take. So it will form aniline. We will do the diazotization of aniline like NaNO2 plus HCl 0 to 5 degree, 0 to 10 degree, 0 to 5 degree. So it will form benzene diazonium chloride and it is put in warm water. So it will form phenol. So this way we can prepare phenol from nitrobenzene. So nitrobenzene on reduction give aniline, aniline on diazotization give benzene diazonium chloride. which is a salt which is put in warm water to form phenol. So this way we can convert nitrobenzene to phenol. Now we will see the physical properties of phenol. Physical properties. As the number of carbon increases, van der Waals force increases. Van der Waals forces increases, so the boiling point of phenols also increases. Phenol forms intermolecular hydrogen bonding. So phenol is soluble in water because it is able to form intermolecular hydrogen bonding. It is able to form intermolecular hydrogen bonding, intermolecular H bonding. Due to this, phenol is soluble in water. The boiling point of phenol is more than that of haloarine of comparable masses. And as the bulkiness of the aryl group increases, hydrogen bonding tendency decreases. Hydrogen bonding tendency decreases. Solubility decreases. So as the bulkiness of the aryl group increases, hydrogen bonding tendency decreases, solubility also decreases. Intermolecular hydrogen bonding. Intermolecular hydrogen bonding in phenol. So phenol is able to form hydrogen bonding. So that's why it is soluble in water. Now we will see the chemical properties. So phenols are acidic in nature. Because the phenoxide ion formed it is resonance stabilized. So phenol is a stronger acid as compared to alcohol because the phenoxide ion formed is resonance stabilized. This is the phenoxide ion. If we compare the acidic strength of phenol with ethanol, we find that there is no resonance stabilization in ethoxide ion. So phenols are more acidic than ethanol because there is no resonance stabilization in ethoxide ion, but phenoxide ion is resonance stabilized. If we compare the pKa value, it is 10, and if we compare the pKa value of ethanol, it is 15.9, so approximately 16. That means phenol is million times stronger acid than ethanol. But carboxylic acids are stronger acid than phenols because carboxylic acid resonance structures are equivalent, whereas phenols have non-equivalent resonance structure where carbon gets negative charge. So resonance is not that important in phenol, but it is highly important in carboxylic acid. So carboxylic acid, if we see the pK value, it is nearly 5. Here it is pK value, it is 10. So we find that carboxylic acids are stronger acid than phenol. Even phenols are weaker acid as compared to carbonic acid. So rest part of the video will be covered in my next topic. Thank you, students.